Happy October, everybody. Megan, CEO Clark Financial, just tuning in for your monthly update. I hope you all are having a wonderful start to fall. I know we've been graced with some beautiful weather here in Northern Virginia, and it's just been really nice to be able to get outside and enjoy it in the evenings and on the weekends. So hope you guys are getting out and seeing the fall leaves change. There's a lot of gorgeous views out there. I know there's a lot of bad news going around. I wanted to share some good news. So interest rates have gone up this year, which is tough if you're trying to buy a house. However, for those of you that are saving and looking towards creating income for your work optional lifestyle and or retirement days, this is really great news for a lot of the tools that we're able to use in our client portfolio. So while we've seen the stock market take a large correction this year, and we're wanting to be able to buy in now more than ever because of the discounted prices that we're seeing in the market, and take advantage of what we call dollar cost averaging, which is where you're buying in at set intervals, whatever the price is. All of you have done this or are doing this if you're doing a 401k contribution, 403b, TSP, etc. But one of the great things about rising interest rates is we're finally seeing the effect of rising interest rates in a lot of our tools that we use for creating our own pensionized income streams for our clients, because a lot of people retire today and don't have a pension any longer. And so we're able to use lots of different tools to be able to do that. And those interest rates rising has created competition again in that environment, and we're able to have a lot more access to better tools. So if you don't have any of those types of tools in your current portfolio, something to definitely speak to your financial planner here at Clark Financial about. And if you do have those current tools, then let's talk about in your upcoming strategy review meeting if it makes sense to use new tools, different tools, replace the current tools that you have. Because we're seeing in a lot of scenarios where it does make sense for our clients to use a different tool than we originally set up with. And again, that is one of the wonderful facets of working with an independent and a fiduciary firm, is that at the end of the day, our job is just to find the best tools possible in the financial space on the investment side and on the insurance side of the investment world, of the financial product and tool world, to make sure that you're getting the best possible solutions that you could get access to in the financial space. So again, really exciting stuff, good news happening in addition to some of the tough news that you've been talking about and hearing about, not only just in Main Street media, but Wall Street with the dip in the market, etc. So some really good things on the horizon, and making sure that we're planning for the long term, right? We're having a lot of clients come in and they're asking about putting all their money in treasuries. Well, that can be a really great strategy because T-bills and bonds, etc., are around 3.5–4%, depending on what longevity, what maturity term you're looking at. But the challenge comes in, what if inflation and interest rate rising is only temporary, right? So what if you go into that 6-month or 2-year treasury note, and then in 2 years, we're back in a low inflationary period, a low interest rate period. Now we're going to be stuck in the same situation that we've been in for over the last decade, where we're searching for yield, we're searching for interest, and it just hasn't been there, right? So I don't know. We always joke that we have a crystal ball, but it's broken, right? I'm not sure whether inflation is going to be long-term or temporary. But one thing that I do know, and that's really important that your financial planners here are keeping top of mind here for you, is that financial plan that we're creating, the investments and the products and the strategies that you're utilizing, they have to have a long-term outlook. And so making sure we're mitigating any risks that we can within your portfolio is something that we're looking at to make sure that you have that all-weather portfolio and that all-weather plan put together. So just keep that in mind. Teaser rates are really, it's really exciting to look at getting 8% on Treasury Direct on an I bond. That's a $10,000 maximum per person, per contribution max. And that 8% is not guaranteed for it's only guaranteed for just the first 6 months. So again, just details, devil's in the detail, right? Fine print matters. So just keep all of that stuff in mind. If you're looking to bounce ideas off of anything that you've heard your friends talking about or just research that you've done, give us a call, talk to your financial planner, talk about it in your review meeting, and let's just make sure that we're maximizing the best use of all the tools possible for you. With that said, I do hope that everyone is having a wonderful beginning to fall. We're looking forward to seeing a lot of you at our advocate event that we'll be hosting the Top Gun at Alamo Drafthouse. So we're really excited to see you there. If you weren't able to be invited to that this year, make sure you talk to your team here about being included in that for next year. And also, we do have our Thanksgiving Day Pie event coming up in November. And so if you want to be included in that, where we welcome you into our office and give you a Thanksgiving pie of your choice to have with your family and just spend some time, chit-chatting and whatnot, and you don't know if you're a part of the Advocates Club or not yet, definitely speak to your team here. That's it. Happy October, everybody. Hope you all have a wonderful fall and look forward to talking to you soon.